What is up, XRP community? Welcome back to another video and thank you for joining me. Happy Friday. I'm curious where all the subscribers from around the world or just the audience, so let's see how many different countries we have in the comments section below. I want to talk today about the head of the European Central Bank, exposed for leaking that the CBDCs will be used for control. The founder of Bitcoin allegedly uncovered. There's rumors circulating on Twitter about this, and it's actually a very interesting person. Every bank in Japan will use XRP by 2025. I'm going to cover that, a very smart person saying this, and some revealing information about XRP whale addresses. Let's hop right into it. So first off, guys, the head of the European Central Bank was pranked by a fake President Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, and essentially she revealed that CBDCs will be used for control. I say we're not so crazy after all. And this is from a Cointelegraph article 4 hours ago. This happened last week. You might have seen one of my previous videos, but take a listen to what she actually says. One moment, my audio output is switched. Okay, here we go.
Or you go in jail. But, you know, the digital euro is going to have a limited amount of control. There will be control, you're right.
There will be control, you're right. Now, do you guys trust your government? I forget which president. Someone probably knows. You can comment it below. What president said when your government says they're here to help you is when you should run? They say there will be some limited controls. That's how it always starts. As you give more control to the government, it's harder and harder to get it back. And young Americans and people worldwide are losing track of this. So who is Satoshi Nakamoto, the founder of Bitcoin? Steve Jobs, the Apple founder. Allegedly, Apple has been hiding a Bitcoin white paper, the original white paper about Bitcoin from 2008, in Mac computers, and it's fueling theories that Steve Jobs was Satoshi Nakamoto. In this article, this guy says, while trying to fix my printer today, I discovered that a PDF copy of Satoshi's white paper has been apparently shipped with every copy of Mac OS since Mojave in 2018. Now, the only thing that I would find interesting here is Bitcoin came out in 2008. So why were the Macs not including it before? But it kind of makes sense when you think about the fact that Satoshi has 6 billion in Bitcoin, 6%. No one else even owns 1% of Bitcoin. And this guy has 6%. And he's never once sold a coin. He's never touched his coins. So I speculate Satoshi's not an individual. And if he is an individual, he's probably passed away. So he's either a group of people or he's a passed away individual and his wallet's just locked. But either way, Steve Jobs is a brilliant designer, brilliant innovator. It doesn't seem that far-fetched. I thought that was a very interesting story. And you guys have to let me know your thoughts on this one. Several major U.S. banks are subpoenaed for financial records belonging to the Biden family. This just came out 3 hours ago. Let me know in the comment section below in one word: Trump or Biden. And as always, guys, if you need a spot for digital assets, I recommend XRP, of course. But the exchange Uphold, it's sleek, simple, and secure. And it's where I buy my XRP and Flare every single day. A link to Uphold in the video description below. And if you want $41 guaranteed in free stocks, sign up with Webull, deposit just a penny, and you can get up to $3K in free stocks. That's if you're really lucky. But you're guaranteed $41, and you usually get $41 to $300 of free stocks. Sell your stocks, close your account, do whatever you want, but it's a great offer just for signing up and depositing a penny. You can find that in the video description below. SBI CEO, SBI Holdings, one of the biggest banks in the world, saying every bank in Japan will use Ripple's XRP by 2025. The SBI Innovator Group is one of the biggest financial services firms in the world. The group's companies and businesses are typically held at SBI Holdings, based in Tokyo. The CEO of the company has recently said earlier in February that SBI VC Trade will go live next month. This would mean that verified members will be able to purchase the XRP token as well as other tokens with the Japanese yen. At the time, the CEO prospected on the utility of XRP. He says the use of XRapid using XRP is getting widespread, and the number of companies participating in RippleNet is increasing substantially. Therefore, in such a meaning, it seems that the use of Ripple's technology will gradually become used in the form of using XRP in the international money transfer field. This is what we've been talking about the entire time, guys. Virtual currency is tough unless there is a real demand, but we believe firm real demand will come out from now on. One of the more interesting things to take away from the announcement is that SBI's goal is to have Japanese banks use the XRP token in just 6 years for the Osaka Expo. The Osaka Expo is themed to design future society for our lives. sustainable socioeconomic systems. In his interview with CoinPost, the CEO of SBI underscored that the protracted crypto market slump is not to be thought as an end of the industry. Sorry, I'm excited talking about this stuff. A lot of people are saying crypto winter, crypto death. But guys, this is what crypto does every 3 years. You have a bear market. This is normal. He affirmed that real demand for assets, uses, and cross-border remittances and settlement is already underway and will continue to burgeon. Then he says there is basically no value for Bitcoin. I talk about this all the time. Speaking about Apple putting the Bitcoin white paper on Mac computers, the Bitcoin white paper, if you guys have never read it, says that Bitcoin was designed to be peer-to-peer money. Now you can buy some things with Bitcoin, but most of the Bitcoin holders are not using it as actual money. If I wanted to send you some Bitcoin, it would take anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. Now that's faster than regular Swift payments, but when you have it scaling to major financial institutions, and then the block size gets filled up even more, there's more traffic on the network. If we have to wait 30 minutes now, when you have billions and trillions of dollars flowing through there daily, it's just not scalable. So Bitcoin is a failure, and I'm not the one saying that. That's the SBI Holdings CEO saying that. On a positive note, though, this came out from Whale Chart. A hedge fund manager, Anthony Scaramucci, I listened to a lot of interviews of this guy. He's very smart. Says the bear market for Bitcoin is now past and a brighter future lies ahead. Now, don't get too excited, guys. Just because the bear market is past does not mean we are in a bull market yet. Typically, we are just going to crab sideways, but maybe we don't see lower lows. The Bitcoin halving, which is a deflationary event where essentially the amount of Bitcoin coming out from mining gets cut in half, and that's typically what ignites the bull runs, because we call that in economics a supply shock. When something external happens to supply, and supply is shrunk, supply and demand, simple economics 101, lower supply, same demand or more, price goes up. And that's why every Bitcoin halving, 3-4 months later, we see a bull run. So I would agree with him here. We're not going to go to the moon anytime soon, but with the Bitcoin halving only being like 300 days away, not even a full year now, we're definitely close to getting out of this market. In the IRS to hire 30,000 new employees with an additional $80 billion in funding to increase tax enforcement. So I was talking about XRP Whales at the beginning of the video, and this came from Matt CR. If you guys have any good information, send it to me on Twitter. If you ever need to contact me, Twitter's the best spot. It's right there. It's also in the video description. But I wanted to have this information if it weren't for this guy. This is a chart of XRP whale addresses with more than $100,000. And as you can see, mid-2022, we've just been going up, higher lows, and that's good to see. Yeah, we're not at all-time highs, but as long as we're printing higher lows, that's bullish. And you look at the past few weeks, it looks like XRP is going absolutely vertical. So it's good to follow the smart money. In crypto, a lot of times, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know and what smart money is doing with their assets. In this case, they're stockpiling XRP, and that's a bullish thing in my opinion. So the XRP price has suddenly turned green. Here's what's happening. I'm going to skip this story actually. If you guys like my content though, you never know what YouTube might do to my channel. So I have a Rumble. It's a backup channel. It's also in the video description below. No need to follow it. But if you like the content and you want to have a backup, check out the Rumble, okay? A reminder, guys. These comments on my YouTube comment, you see this guy right here, admin, and then has a number. There are so many scammers in my comment sections trying to get you to message them so they can take your XRP and tokens. So I will never ask you to message me, just another reminder. But in the past year, look at how many crypto hacks there were. The largest ever, around $1.3 billion and $950 million in the first and fourth quarters of last year. Doesn't matter how much crypto you have, you guys need to be equipped with a cold storage wallet. I recommend Ledger. And if you want to support me, I'm tired of saying video description below, but I have one of each of these. Say you have $200 of crypto, you don't want to spend $80 on a ledger. In the future, that $200 could be a lot more. So stay safe with your crypto. $2 billion hacked just last year. I don't want that to be any of my subscribers. Check out Ledger in the video description below. And moving forward here, guys, before I talk about the next story, you need to know what ESG investing is. BlackRock, they call it the fourth branch of the US government for a reason. It's the largest hedge fund in the world. They have $10 trillion in assets under management. And they're doing this thing now called ESG investing, where they're but they're putting an emphasis on investing in companies that are sustainable, environmentally friendly, essentially bending to their politics. Now, why am I bringing up this ESG investing? Look at what Ripple's talking about, and they talk about this all the time. Our investments in carbon removal solutions accelerates the decarbonization mission and scales. See how we're working together on innovative climate change. These are the kind of companies that BlackRock is going to back in the future. Companies that are green and climate friendly. And then in this blog post from Ripple talking about exploring CBDCs, look what else they have to say. Well-designed CBDCs backed by the safety of central bank reserves and country regulations offer not only a secure and reliable means of performing digital transactions, they can also help some of the world's biggest challenges, including financial inclusion and sustainability. So once again, they're on the same page with this future initiative. And you might think, oh, BlackRock is just one hedge fund. Look up any major stock, okay? Any major stock out of the top 500 stocks. And look at who the top holders are. This is all public. It's going to be BlackRock and Vanguard on every single one. These guys own everything. So when they have this standard called ESG investing and they're targeting environmental companies, it's good to see that Ripple's on the same page as them. Where do I want to go next? I have a few more things. Yeah, shout out to the channel members, Daniel, Billy, and Jeffrey. You guys can watch my content for free. You don't have to become a channel member. It's $5 a month. The only thing that you get from becoming a channel member is access to my weekly live streams where I do a radio broadcast. I put a number on my screen. Anyone can call in, ask me questions, discuss things about crypto. But you guys don't have to do that. You can watch this content for free, as always. If you want to give me a gift, just hit that like button. I appreciate all the growth on the channel recently. Every time there's a good comment in the comment section that I read, every time we get new subscribers, good likes on the video, it lets me know I'm on the right path with my content. So thank you guys in advance for that. And it's Friday. Hope you guys have a great week and take some time to recharge, relax, and unwind. And as always, guys, if you made it to the end of the video, comment weekend in the comment section below. When you watch the full video, it really supports the channel. Yeah, love you guys. God bless. Until next time.